There isn't really anything to talk about today. Excuse me. So, again and again and again, we have at least good news today for the fledgling PS5. It finally hit 1 million copies in Japan. Finally! The console, after it took a year to hit 1 million copies in Japan. It took a year. Okay? It took a year. Okay? When the Nintendo Switch took, I believe, less than a year to hit 1 million copies in Japan. Because the Nintendo Switch actually had games instead of a Spider-Man spin-off. Instead of course, a remake of a PS3 game. And a Ratchet and Clank game that everybody forgot about. Okay? That's why Nintendo's games sell and Sony's does not. And the game I'm talking about is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's the second best-selling game this week in Japan, and it sold 4 times more copies still than the PS5. Yep. But according to Sony fanboys, it's the greatest console of all time. PS5 is gonna save gaming. No, it's not gonna save any fucking thing. Okay? Sony is just dropping the ball this generation. People just don't know it. Sony releases fake sales to the PS5 every week because they know that the console isn't really selling as well as they think it would. They're saying that the fastest selling console in all of history. The fastest selling console in all of history. Even though most of the people who bought the PS5 in the early lifespan of the PS5 is, of course, scalpers. Those are the only people buying the PS5 anyways. And I think the Xbox Series X is actually outselling the Xbox One already. And most of the people on the Xbox Series X buy games digitally anyways. So, where is Sony? No PS5 games in the top 10. There's a PS4 game called Tsukubi, A Piece of Bluegrass Moon. It seems that, I know there's a Switch version for that game, but again, who would want to buy a random anime game that nobody buys? They can buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Smash Bros. Which are much superior than Tsukubi, Blueberry Crease of Brass Moon. I know there are probably people who will call that game a masterpiece because it has anime titties, but come on, guys, grow up. Goodbye.